Hi, I'm Kristen McDermott, a family therapist passionate about helping teens and their parents thrive. This video is about interpersonal skills, one of the fundamental skill sets of my resilience model. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to answer three questions. What are interpersonal skills? Why are they important? And how do we develop them? First, what are interpersonal skills? They have to do with the ways we relate to each other as human beings, the ways we communicate, and the ways we resolve conflict. Why are interpersonal skills important? Because we are social beings. We are wired to want to connect and belong and to give and receive love. In fact, having a strong support network is the most protective resilience factor we can have. So we need to be able to build good feeling relationships. Interpersonal skills involve reciprocal activities like talking and listening, giving and receiving support, and forgiving and being forgivable. As human beings, we have a need to feel seen and heard and understood, and interpersonal skills help us communicate in a way that we are not misunderstood and listen in a way that makes people feel understood. We also need to have empathy for others and know how to help people in a way that feels supportive. And we need to be able to receive support as well as giving it. Remember, one of the underlying assumptions about resilience is that adversity is a part of life, so everyone needs support sometimes. And finally, we need to be able to resolve conflict in a way that sustains the relationship. That's another thing to keep in mind. Conflict is going to happen. Even the best relationships have moments of disagreement. But with the right skills, conflict can actually make the relationship stronger because it allows you to get to know each other better and demonstrate that you care enough to try to understand the other person's perspective. So, how do you develop these powerful interpersonal skills? There are many skills in this category of the model, but here's one skill that's really helpful. I call it minding the gap between intention and interpretation. What someone is intending to communicate is not always accurately interpreted by the other person. Lots of things happen in the gap between what someone intends and how it's interpreted. For example, when a parent says, "No, you can't go to that party," what they mean is, "I want to keep you safe." But what the teen hears is, "I don't trust you." If you can remember that people don't always hear what we say in the way we intend, you can get curious and try to understand what they are hearing. There's another important concept here that I call the filter bias, and it happens because different life experiences cause us to see and interpret the world in different ways. For example, as I've said before, teens filter their experiences by their strong desire to exert control over their own lives and feel independent and capable, whereas parents filter their experiences by their strong desire to keep their children safe and help them avoid the dangers and pitfalls they know are out there. If you can be cognizant of the different filter biases you bring to the conversations, you can mind the gap between intention and interpretation and prevent misunderstanding from plaguing your communication, which will stop a lot of conflict before it even starts. So that's just a glimpse into the powerful world of interpersonal skills, which have to do with communicating in a way that we are not misunderstood and listening in a way that makes people feel understood. I hope this short video will allow you to mind the gap between intention and interpretation and that you will find this helpful.